So the iPhone 11 is easily one of my favorite iPhones that Apple has ever made. They did a great job at not only releasing this iPhone, but they also did a great job at decreasing the price tag of the predecessor to the successor. So with the iPhone 10 to the iPhone 11, they did a great job at actually, making the price cheaper. But the problem is that what I kind of see Apple starting to do right now with how they're differentiating the iPhone 11 and iPhone 12 is so similar to how they kind of differentiated the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6s. Now, why is that important? Well, we kind of have to look back at the iPhone 6 and 6s, and we have to look at those devices and how Apple pretty much just went ahead and kept the 6 at kind of like arm's reach away, and they really didn't update that device like crazy. That one stopped, many years ago on iOS 12, and now that we're on iOS 15, the 6s is still supported. I mean, it's probably not going to, be getting iOS 16, but the problem is that recently when Apple just went ahead and released that newer feature, which was that, Face ID without mask, basically Apple didn't, support the 11 series, obviously the series below that as well, but they didn't support the 11 series, which in my opinion made absolutely no sense. And by them stopping, at that level right there, and by supporting the 12 and the 13, there may have been extra Face ID sensors. There may have been, from as far as I can tell, the only difference that Apple actually implemented with the 12 series was potentially with, I guess, some extra dot sensors and maybe more angles you can do Face ID with. But even that wasn't that crazy big of a deal in my opinion. There have been a lot of devices from many years ago with iris scanners and different technology like that. So when you look at the iPhone 11, I feel like this is just the start. I feel like Apple is very soon going to start actually taking out features that they're going to be putting on the next generation of devices and not putting them on devices like the iPhone 11. Now again, this is just the start. I would hate to see Apple actually, putting more features software-wise on the iPhone 12s where the iPhone 11 could easily support it. Now, if there was some crazy reason why these newer devices had, those features and the iPhone 11 didn't, then that would be kind of, then that'd be kind of understandable. But when I look at the 6 and the 6S, and when you look at the gap between the software between those two, the 6 was unsupported with software many years ago. The 6S is still supported. I feel like Apple could end up doing this for the 11 series as well, where the 11 probably stops a little bit prematurely and the iPhone 12 continues to get support for many years. Now, I would love for the 12 to continue to get support, but I'd also love the 11 to get support as well. There really wasn't any point where the iPhone 11 couldn't get that Face ID sensor, feature. They could be bringing these features out for all iPhones. I don't know as of yet, but it is very weird that they brought it up to those devices first and not for all Face ID iPhones. When I look at the next generation and the next generation of software, maybe the iPhone 11 will end off just like how the iPhone 6 ended off, and the iPhone 12 will be more like the iPhone 6s, which would be really interesting because there's a lot of overlap between them, which, the bigger battery on the iPhone 11, bigger battery on the 6, smaller battery on the 6s and the, 12, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens, but I just hope Apple doesn't ruin the iPhone 11, so that pretty much covers it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.